Welcome to episode number 14 of this Henry Dowen MLB The Show 20 Road to the Show series. And today I'm going to be finishing the season here in this Henry Dowen, and today I'm going to be finishing the regular season here in this Henry Dowen Road to the Show series. As you can see on the schedule, there are 6 games left, 3 games against the A's at home and 3 games against the Angels at home. So all 6 games in this episode will be at home, 3 against Oakland, 3 against LA, the LA Angels obviously. We're 98 and 58, as I'm going to show you the standings really quickly here, because they're 98 and 58, you might be thinking it's pretty good, which it is, and that's good enough for us to clinch the division, or clinch the AL West. We clinched that division by 22 games, so we just killed the Angels. Or actually, that's actually the Athletics. The A's and the Angels are both 22 games back. But yeah, well, that way, 98 and 50 obviously is good enough, like I said, to be up 22 games on the A's and the Angels, and obviously we clinched the division by a landslide. But if you go over to the AL Central, there's another team 98 and 58, and that's the Minnesota Twins. And you might be thinking, why does that matter? It matters for this reason and this reason only. The reason why this matters, why the Twins and Astros are both 98 and 58, is because obviously now the Twins and Astros will be fighting, and the White Sox, because the White Sox are 96 and 60. So White Sox 96 and 60, Twins and Astros 98 and 58. So all 3 of these teams, White Sox, Twins, and Astros, are all fighting to see who gets the best record in the American League, because whoever gets that best record in the American League will play the winner of the wild card game, while the other team will play the winner of the AL East, which is the Tampa Bay Rays. So whoever doesn't have the best record, and whoever wins their division, between whoever wins the AL Central and then us, so the White Sox or Twins and then us, whoever has the best record between, like I said, the Twins or White Sox and us, will play the winner of the wild card game, while the other team will play the Rays in the other ALDS. So the Rays 90 and 66, they already won the AL East. Twins and White Sox, Twins are up 2 games up 2 games up on the White Sox. The Twins are, and then obviously we ran away with the AL West. Right, and the White Sox and Twins both have both clinched the playoff spot, because the first wild card team right now is the White Sox 96 and 60. Second wildcard team is the Yankees, 81 and 74. There's a 15-win difference between those 2 teams. So the White Sox and Twins, they both clinched the playoff spot, but obviously the division is still up for grabs. And then whoever doesn't win the AL Central will be in that top wildcard spot. And then right now the second wildcard spot belongs to the Yankees, but the Red Sox are a game back. And then A's 5.5 games back, Angels 5.5 games back. I don't think they're gonna make it, and then everyone below that is eliminated. So that last spot's going to be between the Red Sox and the Yankees, in my opinion. And it's probably going to be the case. And then the NL East, Phillies won that division. Cubs are up in the NL Central, but they're only up 2.5 games on the Brewers, so that division is still up for grabs. And then the Dodgers up in the NL West, only by a game over the Rockies, so that's still up for grabs as well. And then right now the Brewers and Rockies are in the 2 wildcard spots, but the Mets are half a game back, and the Cardinals are a game and a half back. Braves 2 games back, and then D-Bats and Reds, D-Bats 4 games back, and then Reds 4.5 games back, and everyone below that is eliminated. So I'm guessing that last spot right there, well, it's still up for grabs. You have the Brewers 86 wins, Rockies 84 wins, and then Mets 83, Cardinals 83, and then etc. So those 2 wildcard spots are both still up for grabs. And then like I said, the last AL wildcard spot's probably going to belong to the Yankees or the Red Sox. And then whoever doesn't win the AL Central will get that first wildcard spot, which will be the Twins or the White Sox. Let's get into the second to last series of the season right now. But first, we gotta do some training. Let's go to batting cage. Let's do that. Contact. This is lefties and righties. Okay. Our manager says we're hanging by a thread in this race, which is completely false. Let's not do ourselves in. If we sweep the series, we could wake up with some hope. Never say die. Let's compete. Okay, manager. By the way, we're not hanging by a thread. We clinched the division by a landslide, and the only thing we're playing for in these last 6 games is the best record in the American League. We have a 2 times performance gain activated for all categories Frankie Montas versus Jose Urquidy. I'm batting 5th, playing right field. Let's do it. Playing right field. My average is 422, 28 home runs, 116 RBIs. Henry down to 77 silver. So he's not really much of a power hitter, only 28 home runs. But I mean, he's still batting 422 and he has 116 RBIs. So I mean, he's a good player all around. Well, let's watch a prediction. Mavis Sturgeon. There are the fans getting ready for this game here tonight. I assume it's a night game. Your T 4-12, 5 ERA. That is not good, but and it's also not good that we're down 2-0 in the second inning, and the A's have the bases loaded and nobody out. Already up 2-0. I'm gonna have to make a janitor throw to the plate. They might tag. I doubt it, but no, the runners will not tag, as he would have been out. That was a one-hopper right to the catcher. And now it's 10-0. Yeah. They scored 10 runs. All in the second inning. Yeah, that just happened. So 10-0 A's. They scored all 10 of the runs in the top of the second. And we're down by 10. That's a liner. And it's going to be caught. As we're down by a field goal and a touchdown in the second inning. Yeah, I mean, this is not good. We're not coming back unless we're playing football, which we're not. Top 3 now. Here's Adam Eaton, who I believe was the guy that was up with a bases loaded and nobody out in the previous inning. And now he's 0 for 3 in a game where his team's up 10-0. 2 outs here in the third. Yeah, I mean, that's not good. Our pitching's like ranked like 6th or something in baseball. It's not really bad. 10-3. Hey, we're only down by a touchdown. Imagine if we came back. Long way to go, though. 10-3. First and third, 1 out. Bottom 3. Let's do it. That's a fly ball, and it's gone. And it's 10-6. 420. 396. 24 feet off, but hey, it's 10-6. And there's still 7 innings to go here, or 6 innings to go. No doubter. 29th of the year for Henry Dowling. 29 home runs. Now, what, 119 RBIs now, because that's a 3-run home run. I was 24 feet off on my desk, but that's okay. Correa and Bredman both score. And it's 10-6 in the bottom of the third. Still 6 innings to go. We were down by 10, now we're only down by 4. Here's my bat flip. No doubter on the railroad tracks, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, off the railroad tracks, and I believe it bounced out of here. Hit the railroad tracks and then bounced out. And it's 10-7. Runner at first 2 outs, bottom 4. We're only down by a field goal now. New pitcher. And it's a fly ball. That's not gone. Nowhere near gone. End of 4. It's 10-7. I mean, we were down 10-0. Now it's 10-7. And it's still 10-7. What are the hits? So the A's have 10 runs on 5 hits. We have 7 runs on 8 hits and 2 errors. So that 10-run inning, those 2 errors are probably in that 10-run inning. I mean, there's still half a game to go here. We're only down by a field goal. 1 out. I mean, we legitimately can come back here. I mean, we fought hard. We haven't given up yet. 2 outs now in the 5th. Austin Allen against Zach Greinke, who is definitely in the bullpen. He's our starter, probably was pulled in the second inning. So he probably only made it like an inning and maybe a third. But I mean, 10 runs in an inning is a lot. And it's 10-8. Hey, we're slowly coming back. Bottom 7. Same pitcher as last time, so we have 9 more outs to work with, down by 2. That's a liner, base hit, and the tying run will be coming to the plate. I'm going 2 here. And I'm going to be in there with a double. Good throw by the center fielder, but not in time. Double number 66. 66th double of the year. And here comes Scooter Gennett, and he's a tying run. I mean, yeah. We got a new pitcher now for Oakland. That's a ground ball, and it's through, base hit, as Olsen botched it. And it's 10-9, as it went right under Olsen's glove. And that's going to be an E3. That's that one right underneath Olsen's glove at first base. E3, and it's 10-9. And we win! What a comeback. We won. Unbelievable. I'm not sure what the final score was, but we won the game. And we won the game 11-10. We were down 10-0, but come back to win 11-10. Unbelievable. Our 99th win of the year. We're 99-58 now, but what a game. We come back. We scored 3 in the 7th. I scored, and then we scored 2 more after that. Unbelievable. At the end of the day, the A's only had 5 hits. 10 runs on 5 hits and 1 error for Oakland, and then for us, 11 runs on 13 hits and 2 errors. I went 2 for 4 with a home run, a double, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. I mean, that's just unbelievable. That's unbelievable. He came back to win. Down 10-0, but came back to win 11-10. That is unbelievable. I'm looking at what happened in the second inning. I mean, look at that. You can see how big that game log is. I mean, error, single, hit by a pitch, walk, fly out to me with base loadout by Ethan, and then a homer, so a grand slam, then a double, then a strikeout, then an intentional walk, another walk, so an intentional walk, then a non-intentional walk, then another homer, and then a line out. So in that inning there was a single, and then there was obviously a few more hits, intentional walk, a walk that wasn't intentional, a grand slam, a 3-run home run. No, I think there was 2 grand slams in that inning. I'm looking. Simeon. Yeah, there was 2 grand slams in the inning. Marcus Simeon hit the first one, and Matt Chapman scored hit the second one. So 2 grand slams, it's 8 runs, and then there was a RBI single, and then I believe there was a base loaded walk or something like that. But 2 grand slams in the second inning. But we ended up coming back to win 11-10. What a game. And let's get into the next one in the next clip. I'll see you on the other side. And that was a heck of a game. Heck of a game. I mean, I did not believe we came back. That's the first time that ever I've come back down 10-0. That's the first time ever my team's come back down 10-0 to win the game. My goodness. I can't believe that. But, hey. If I was an A's fan, though, I would be irate. And the A's, I mean, if they wanted any chance of possibly getting into the playoffs, they had to win that game probably, especially when you're up 10-0, but they didn't, and now we're up 2-0 in the first inning. I just still can't. Ground ball foul. That was just incredible. 218 hits, first on the Astros. Batted .422. I had 1 home run away from 30 on the year. That's a ground ball, and that's going to be a ground out. 2-0 Astros after 1. Nothing now, as our offense is on fire since we were down 10-0 in the last game. And yeah, I gotta hit that the other way. I cannot pull that. Here we go. That was a changeup. That's a liner, base hit. Game hitting streak. Nice. I had no idea I had a hitting streak. But I do, and now the manager says steal base. Here we go. It's going to be close at second base. And it's a ball, and throw to second's not in time. As the pitch was a ball, and then I stole second base. Heck of a jump. And ground ball, but that's going to be a ground out. We head to the fourth. It's 5-0 Houston. 6-1 now. Runner at third, 2 outs, bottom 5. Like I said, it's 6-1 Houston. That's a fly ball. Is that 30? And that ball is just shy of the seats, but it's gonna be an RBI double. Anyways, as that just missed being a home run by maybe 5 feet, as it hit high off the out-of-town scoreboard. Just missed my 30th home run of the year, but it's still an RBI double, and it's 7-1. That's still my 120th RBI of the year, though, and it's 7-1 Houston as we head to the 6th. And I'm not sure what this camera angle is of the mound, but well, we're headed to the 6th. It's 7-1. I mean, we're just killing the A's. Now 10-1. Runner at 7, nobody out, bottom 7. My goodness. That's a fly ball, and I thought that was deeper than it was, but nope. Caught by Chris Davis. 1 down. Probably my last at bat of the game. They're not really at bottom of the 9th, because we're up by 9 runs. Top 9, I can pitch the final out. 2 outs, top 9 for Liriano. 10-1. Here we have our last strike for Oakland. Fly ball, this should do it. And we win. 10-1. Our 100th win of the year. We beat the A's 10-1, and now we're 158. Yeah, I mean, I think anything shy of a World Series championship. I said this in my Star Wars Road to the Show, which we ended up winning the World Series in my Star Wars Road to the Show. But I said that there in my Star Wars Road to the Show, and I'm gonna say it here too. If we don't win the World Series, if we don't, or this is why I'm gonna say. I didn't say that. What I said, and what I'm gonna say right now, and what I said in my Star Wars Road to the Show series is that anything shy or anything short of a World Series championship will be a disappointment. As I said that in my Star Wars Road to the Show, and we won the World Series. I just said it here in my Henry Down Road to the Show as well. As anything short of a World Series championship will be a disappointment. So obviously we still have 4 games left in the regular season, and then obviously we got to win 11 games in the playoffs. But I think this team has a legitimate chance of winning the World Series. So yeah, but like I said, anything short of a World Series championship will be a disappointment. Let's get into the final game of the Oakland series right now. Never mind, I'm not playing in that game, so let's go back to the clubhouse. As they sat me down in that last game against the A's, and now we have only 3 games left in the regular season. All 3 games against the Angels, and all 3 of those games are at home in Houston. But yeah, I mean, those 2 games, I mean, we scored a total of, 21 runs. I had, I'm not sure how many hits I had, but I had a home run, a couple doubles, I think I had a couple singles. I mean, overall, it was good. And we won all 3 games. We won 11-10, 10-1, and 6-1. So the game I didn't play in, we still won 6-1. So we're 101 and 58. And the Angels are 79 and 80, but I'm guessing that should be just. I'm guessing the Angels and especially the A's are probably out of the playoffs officially, especially because the A's got swept. But yeah, let's see. Oh, the Twins. Hey, the Twins, I mean, they really want that best record because they won all 3 games as well. So we're both 101 and 58. And the Twins also have won 4 straight. White Sox have lost 3 straight. So the White Sox will not win the division. Twins already clinched the division. White Sox have clinched that first wild card spot. And then the Red Sox and Yankees are tied at 82 and 77 for those for that last spot, and it's primarily between those 2 teams. The Angels technically still have a chance, 3 games back, but their elimination number is 1. So they basically need to win out. So they need to sweep us, and then they need some help from the Red Sox and the Yankees. So let's say it's going to be White Sox versus Red Sox or White Sox versus Yankees in the wild card game. And then the Phillies, they clinched the division already, and the best record in the National League. Cubs clinched their division, and the Dodgers looks like they're not clinched their division. 3 games up on the Rockies, and the Rockies' elimination number is 1 as well. So let's say it's going to be the Dodgers winning the NL West, and then the Brewers are in that top wildcard spot. Mets and Rockies tied for the 2nd wildcard spot. And then you have the Cardinals a game back, Braves 2 games back, and then you have the Reds and Diamondbacks both 3 games back. So it's a tight race. Tight race in both in the NL wild card, and the AL wild card. Well, in the AL wild card and the NL wild card, both of those are tight. Here we go. For us, obviously the only thing we're playing for is the best record in the American League. So let's do it. Here we go. Last 3 games of the regular season. Let's talk to someone on the Angels. Let's talk to, why not, Marwin Gonzalez. Been looking forward to this game all week, bud. Alright, Gonzalez wishes you good luck. I appreciate it. And yeah, last series of the regular season. There's Mike Trout, who in real life is now on the injured list with a wrist injury, I think, or something like that. But yeah, Lance McCullers Jr. is 19-2 with a 3.95 ERA. That's almost the complete opposite of your TD. And you didn't see there's Henry Dowling, Mike Trout, and then Yordan Alvarez, top 3 in average. Obviously, I'm going to win the batting title because I'm up like 80 points on Trout and like 100 points almost on Alvarez, my teammate. Let's watch Precision, Never Sturgeon. Okay, 2 things. He's not going to win the AL batting title, but he's not going to get 80 points over 3 games. 2, why do you have to say number 27? You should have his name in the system. I mean, it's Mike Trout, one of the best players in baseball. And he's not going to gain 80 points in 3 games. Here we go. There's Josh James. I believe he's a former Astro. Bottom 2, no score. And that's a liner as he hung that slider, and that's a base hit. I could have hit that, though. As I have 29 home runs, 120 RBIs, batting 423, now batting probably like 425. And that's a 19-game hitting streak for Henry Dowling. Henry Dowling's never been in the playoffs. This is his rookie season in the MLB. And he's going to the playoffs, and hopefully he can win the World Series. And that's a fly ball. It's hit well, and it's going to dip down. And it's going to one hop the wall, and that's going to be a double. As I had to see if it was going to be caught or not. 9th double of the year for Dodorius. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. 3-0 count now to Jeanette. Usually this is ball 4, so if it is, bases will be loaded. 3-0 to Studer Jeanette, and it is ball 4, bases loaded, nobody out. And here's Nate Lowe. 2-1 count to our first baseman. Here we go. 2-1. That's a liner, but caught, and that's going to be not a double play as the runner gets back. Bases loaded, 1 out, but that was almost a double play, but good catch by the first baseman. Here's Jamie Ritchie, or James Ritchie, excuse me. Should be Jamie because it ends in I-E. 0-2, and he swung through it, 2 outs. Man, are we not going to score at all? I mean, come on, dude. Now there's Delano Shields Jr., a leadoff man, 0-2 count. I bet he's going to strike out or pop it up. And he drowns it, but that's going to be a drown now, and the run does not score. As he gets out of the jam, bases loaded, nobody out, a line out, a strike down, then a ground out. Top 3, so that's batter. Here's Dareth Morgan. Liner, 1 down. And there's the AL West standings. Obviously, we already blew out the division. I mean, we won the division by a landslide and a half. Here we go. Fly ball. It's hit well towards the bullpen. And that ball is going to be over the head of the jumping right fielder. It stays in play. And that's going to be an RBI triple. That ball almost went out of play. If it did, it would have prevented the run from scoring, but it stayed in play. RBI triple. And it's 1-0 Astros. That almost was an automatic double, and if it was, the runner at first would have been forced to stop at third. Thankfully, it stayed in play, and that allowed me to. And that allowed the runner at first to score, and that allowed me to. And that allowed the runner at first to score, and it allowed me to get to third base. 0-1 now to Dodorius. And that's a liner, base hit. RBI single for Dodorius. 2-0 Houston. Good job by Dodorius. And we're up 2-0. He didn't miss anything. Bottom 5. First and third, 1 out. Bottom 5. Still against Josh James. Still up 2-0. Let's get it. That's a fly ball. That's a bomb. Homer number 30. 370. 381, 11 feet off, 30th home run of the year. Another no-doubter to left field. This one a little shorter than the last one, as this one ended up in the Crawford boxes. As I'm speeding around third base. 30th home run of the year. It's a 3-run home run. My second 3-run home run of the episode, and it is now 5-0 Astros. As I destroyed that slider. As he hunted again. First one hit for a single, second one hit for a 3-run home run. And we're up 5-0. As I was, what did I say on my desk? I finished at 370, so I was 11 feet off. 103 off the bat, and we're up 5-0. Here's Trout, 2 outs, no runners on, top sets. Shift is on, that's why I'm in right center. And that's a fly ball. It should be right here. It is. Middle of sits, 5-0 Astros. That was an absolute bomb, though. I mean, he on that slider, and I killed that. 6-0, 1 on, 1 out, bottom sits it, and Julio Teheran. Already have 4 RBIs. 3-run home run, and then an RBI triple, or the other way around. That was it farther than I thought, but RBI triple and then that 3-run home run. 2 outs. It might be my last at bat of the game if there's no bottom of the 9th. And I'll get one more at bat. 1 on, 2 out against Teheran. 6-0 still. Fly ball, and it's going to be caught. We headed the 9th, 6-0 Astros. As we're 3 outs away from taking game 1 against the Angels. It should be the game, and it is. That's win number 102. Final score 6-1. Our 101st win of the year. 2 games left here in the regular season. I went 3 for 5 with a home run. I was on a double shy of the cycle. I didn't know that. But 3 for 5 with a home run, a triple, a single, 4 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. So I was a double shy of the cycle. McCullers went 8 innings. Let's get into the second game of the series. And obviously the second to last game of the season. Of the regular season, obviously, because we have playoffs. Angels do not. But we do. Let's watch the presentation. Mehmet Sturgeon. This might be the last game of the season. Yeah, it is. No. No, it's not. No, we're 102 and 58. Whoa. That's not the last game, I don't think, because if we're 102 and 50, or 102 and 58, that's 160. And it's obviously a 162 game season, so second to last game of the season, and that ball's caught, 2 down. As if I said that if our last win was win 100, in our last game where we won, if I said that was our 101st win, it was actually our 102nd win. So yeah, our last win was our 102nd win, as we're 102 and 58. And good catch. Middle of 2, no score. Yeah, so our last win in the last game was win 102, not 101. So we're 102 and 58, and we're up 1-0. Oh, Shohei's pitching too, so it's Ohtani versus Gowan. Oh, I saw that pitch. 19-game hitting streak, but that was way slower than I thought. 80 miles per hour. Well, I mean, that's about average, but I saw him pitch that. Saw the sliders way too far in front. Oh, he threw the fastball in 96, and I was way late. So early on the slider, late on the fastball. I like Ohtani. In real life, he's going to be in the All-Star game next week. Oh, Ohtani just struck me out, dude. That's a rarity where I strike out. It's now 3-0 Astros. Here's Rendon. Shift is on. That's why I'm in right center field. That's why I'm positioned farther right than normal. And that's going to be a might be a single only. Oh no, but out to the wall. So that's going to be a double for Rendon. As I should have thrown it to the top man. Instead I threw it straight to second base, but he would have been in there either way. As it's 2-on-1 out for Jorge Bonifacio. He's the tying run. That's a fly ball. Can I get there? I can. Runners stay put. 2 down as I throw to third. Good to throw. 1 hopper to Bregman. Still 3-0. 1 out. No runners on bottom 4. I'm 0 for 1 with that strikeout, which is a rarity. And at least I hit it in play. I actually hit the slider just wide to third. 67 doubles. First on the Astros. Also have a 19-game hitting streak, obviously. Well, I flew out to Trout. Well, that's not Trout, but 2 down. It's Jones, whoever that is. It's now 3-2. First and third, 2 outs, top 5 against as Bonifacio is a tying run 90 feet away, and that's a fly ball deep right field to the warning track, but down and got it. Just shy of the wall. Halfway home, it's 3-2 Astros. He just missed the go-ahead 3-run home run. He missed that by maybe 5 feet, if that. And it's now a 3-3 game. Bottom 7. No runners on 1 out. Bottom 7. 3-3 game. It's still against Ohtani. He's only thrown 56 pitches and sits in a third. Whew. Oh, I saw it again. It just too early on the 80-mile-per-hour slider, high and like away. Man, now it's 83 miles per hour. Still too early on both sliders. So you can see the 2 red dots on the right side. He's gonna throw it again. Just depends where he's gonna throw it. That's a fly ball. He threw the fastball at 98. Gave it a ride, but missed the short of the warning track and the wall. 2 outs now in the 7th. It's still 3-3. Top 8. Here's Jamal Jones, the center fielder. I assume it's a center fielder because Jones. Against Greinke. It's a fly ball. That's going to be caught by the second baseman. 1 down here in the 8th. Let's see what happens. I'm going to turn off the sim and see what happens. Single, double play, bottom 8, walk, strike out, ground out. Top 9, single, walk. Rendon's up, 2 on, nobody out. 2 on, nobody out. 2-2 pitch to Rendon from Davinsky. Here we go. It's a bit at bat here. That's a fly ball. It's not gone, but the runner at second probably will tag. It's caught on the warning track. Runner at second will tag, and the time runs, and the go-ahead run is 90 feet away. First and third, 1 out for LA. Pop up. Caught stealing, and they do not score. Single, walk, error, bases loaded. I have the bases loaded and nobody out. Single, walk, error. Now I'm a bases loaded, nobody out. Win and run is 90 feet away. I only need a sac fly, a single, a grand slam. But bottom line, I just need to get the run home. Infield's gonna be in, driving the winning run. I just need a sac fly against Justin Anderson. At least it's not Ohtani anymore because he gave me problems. I'm 0 for 3. Let's do it. That's a ground ball. It's botched by the shortstop. But the runner's going to be thrown out coming home as I did not drive in the winning run. As it was knocked down by the shortstop, and then the Shields was forced out at the plate. Runner at third is still the winning run. 1-1 pitch now to Jeanette, but the double play is in order. They got the fielder's choice at the plate as they force the Shield down at the plate. 1-1, and it's a line drive or ground ball, and that's going to be a double play. Unbelievable. As that was a ground ball. As the first baseman fielded the grounder, threw to second for one, and then the return throw to the first was in time. I tried to slide, and that was a good pick by the first baseman. Because if he didn't pick that, we were going to win. Top 10 now, as we had bases loaded, nobody out, didn't score. And ground out, we're in the 11th inning now, top 11. 2 Watts, double play. Line out, single, I'm up, winning run at first base, 1 out. And 0 for 4 against Matt Ball, winning run at first base, 1 out. Here we go, let's do it. That's a fly ball! That sounded like it was hit hard! Get out of here! And it's gone! Home run! Walk-off home run! And the Astros win it in 11 innings. As that was hit super hard, and it got over the wall for a walk-off 2-run home run. And the Astros win it in 11 innings. As he throws off the helmet, and he's surrounded by his teammates at home plate, as the Astros win it in extras. As Correa scores from first, and obviously Gallen scores as well on his walk-off 2-run home run, and the Astros win it in 11 innings. Final score is 5-3 and 11, as that got over the wall. It might have went into one of those arches, and it looks like it did go in the middle arch. As how am I not the player of the game? You think that someone that hits a walk-off home run is the player of the game, but it's not me, it's Alex Bregman. I know that because I saw the number in the face. Yeah, number 2, Alex Bregman, our third baseman, is the top player of the game, but why is it not me? I know I only had 1 hit, and he had 2 hits and a home run, but I had, 1 hit, which was a home run, but it was a walk-off home run. I don't know, but we still won. As I went 1 for 5 with that. I went 1 for 5 with that walk-off 2-run home run. I didn't guess it because by the time I knew it was gone, the distance already was shown in the bottom right-hand corner. I believe it was 394 feet or something like that. But by the time I knew it was right when it was gone, it showed the distance. Usually there's a delay, but because it was a walk-off home run, there was no delay. But that's fine. I didn't guess it. I still hit it. The moment I hit it, I was like 99% sure it was gone because, I mean, if you heard it, how it was hit hard. As obviously, it ended up getting out of here for a walk-off 2-run home run, and we win at 5-3 in 11 innings, and we're 5-0 in the episode, as we have 1 game left in the regular season. That was win 103, as we're 103 and 58, 1 game left here in the regular season. Let's get it. And I have a feeling they were not going to start me in the last game of the season, as they don't. So that was a great way to end Henry Gallen's season. That walk-off home run ends Henry Gallen's regular season. Let's see if we won that last game or not, because that last game might have determined who had the best record in the American League. But we'll find out in a second here. You'll find out in the next clip. So I'll see you on the other side. So yeah, the Astros didn't start Henry Gallen in the last game of the A's series and the last game of the Angels he didn't start the Astros didn't start Henry Gallen in the last game of the A's series and the Angels series, which is perfectly fine. But let's see, let's go to calendar, and we won 5-4, so we went 6-0 in the episode, including the 2 games Henry Gallen didn't play in, which was the last game of the A's series and the last game of the Angels series. But we won 11-10, 10-1, 6-1, 6-1 again, then 5-3, and then 5-4. So obviously we had a 2-run game and the 5-3 game, 2 1-run games with the 11-10 game and the 5-4 game, and then obviously a 2-run game and the 5-3 game, and then obviously then we won 6-1, 6-1 again, and then 10-1. Yeah, that comeback in that first game we were down we were down 10-0, and then came back to win 11-10. That was unbelievable. And then after that was clockwork. We went 11-10, 10-1, 6-1, 6-1 again, 5-3, and then 5-4. As I want obviously the 5-3 game was in 11 innings. This game was in 9 innings. So I finished the season 423 average, 31 home runs, 126 RBIs, 420 on base percentage, which is lower than my average. I don't know why that's the case. and then I'm slugging 762. So I hit 30 home runs. I hit, well, 31 home runs would be exact, but I wanted to hit at least hit 30. I hit 31. OPS was 1138 or 1183, excuse me. And we clinched the best record in the league, as the Twins in that last series only lost 2 out of 3. We swept the Angels, while the Twins lost 2 out of 3 against whoever they were playing. We had 104 wins. They had 102, so we ended up clinching the best record in the American League. So we'll be playing, the Red Sox. The Red Sox took that last spot. Ooh, hoo, hoo. As the Red Sox took that last wildcard spot, Yankees finished a game back, so it's Red Sox at White Sox in the AL wildcard game. So we'll play, despite the White Sox lost 6 straight games to end the season, and they were 1-9 in the last 10 games of the regular season. So they're limping into the playoffs. So they officially finished 96 and 66. The Twins ended up winning their division by 6 games because the White Sox lost their last 6 games of the regular season, and they were 1-9 in the last 10 games of the regular season. But we finished 104 and 58. Twins finished 102 and 60, and then the Rays ended up finishing 94 and 68. So we're the only team that made the playoffs from the AL West. As obviously we'll play the winner of the wildcard game in the ALDS. So we'll play the White Sox or the Red Sox in the ALDS. And then the Phillies, best record in the National League. Cubs clinched their division. I figured that. Dodgers won their division by 2 games. And then the Brewers and Rockies on the 2 wildcard spots. Cardinals finished the game back. So it's Red Sox at White Sox, and then it's Rockies at Brewers. Those are the matchups of both wildcard games. And then obviously it will be Twins and Rays, and then obviously it will be Astros versus White Sox or Red Sox, and then it will be Cubs versus Dodgers, and then the Phillies versus Brewers, and then it will be Phillies versus Brewers or Rockies. So we're playing the winner of the AL wildcard game, and the Phillies are playing the winner of the NL wildcard game, and then the other 2 division winners play each other in the other ALDS and then the other NLDS. So yeah, I mean that was a good episode for Henry Dowling. Played 4 out of the 6 games. Total, Henry Dowling's Houston Astros won all 6 games, even the 2 games he didn't play in. I had a total of 3 home runs. I don't know how many RBIs, maybe like around 10 or something like that. Hit that walk-off 2-run home run to end the last game Henry Dowling played in. So Henry Dowling ended his regular season with that walk-off 2-run home run. Now we're in the playoffs, and we'll be playing the Red Sox or the White Sox in the division series, which is best of 5. But yeah, next episode of the series will be the start of the playoffs. As like I said, in this series and in my Star Wars The Road to the Show series, anything short of a World Series championship will be a disappointment. I won the World Series over in my Star Wars The Road to the Show, and now it's time to win it here in this Henry Dowling Road to the Show. As we're 11 wins away from winning the World Series, and in this game, Henry Dowling is drafted by the Colorado Rockies. I picked that because I want to try to hit 500-foot bombs in Colorado or in Denver, and he was in AA all last year. And then I signed a contract. I think it was a sprinter and invite to the Rockies, but they decided, they gave me the sprinter and invite, and then right after they gave me the sprinter and invite, they traded me to the Astros. So I played on the Rockies AA team, the Hertford Yard Goats, but I never technically played a game in the majors for the Rockies. But although they gave me a sprinter and invite and then traded me, the Astros gave me a sprinter and invite as well. I made the team, and obviously now I won the AL batting title. I think I won the AL Rookie of the Year. I'll show you the yearly awards in the next episode. But I think I won the AL Rookie of the Year and the AL batting title. I know for a fact I won at least the batting title, and I probably won the Rookie of the Year as well. And then I might have won the MVP, maybe, but definitely I would say the Rookie of the Year and the batting title. Yeah, well, like I was saying, I was with the Rockies organization. They gave me a sprinter invite, then they traded me. Astros gave me a sprinter invite. Obviously, I made the team. But last season, which was 2020, now it's 2021, but last season in 2020, the Astros, obviously at the time I wasn't on the Astros. I was on the Rockies, or on the Rockies organization. But last season in 2020, the Astros won the World Series. Obviously, I wasn't on the Astros, but they still won the World Series last year. The Astros did. So technically, although this is my first year on the Astros and first year in the majors, the Astros are still trying to go back-to-back. As the Astros won it last year when I wasn't on the team, and now I'm on the team, and now the Astros are trying to go back-to-back. So, although I wasn't on the team last year, the Astros are still trying to go back-to-back, and let's see if they can do it, as the Astros are 11 wins away from going back-to-back. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the playoffs. Okay guys, time for closing. No board. If you have to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm going to see you in episode number 15 of this Henry Dowland and will be the show 20 Road to the Show series. See you in episode number 15. And eat a lot of bacon. And go Astros. And I'll see you in the playoffs. See you then.